What is up, my friends? It's Edward Tomaloso, your Honda Man Internet Sales Manager here at Honda of Santa Maria. And today I have the 2016 Honda Pilot Elite. I am so stoked to have this car because we can barely keep them in stock. This car was released in fall of 2015 and I've literally had one, two, right now this is my only brand new Honda Pilot. So this car has definitely had high demand, but the market hasn't been flooded with them. I've already done videos on the LX, the EX, and the EXL. This is my first opportunity to review the Elite model. So I am stoked. I'm so stoked that I didn't even wash it yet. So it's kind of dirty. So you might see some footage where it's a little dusty. But anyway, on with the show. This is the third generation for the Honda Pilot. The first one was kind of blending in with the pack when Honda wanted to put this 8-seater out. And then the second one was more of your boxy, big sport utility vehicle, very masculine. And this, again, being the third generation, they designed it from the ground up, which was pretty risky to do because it was still a top seller even as the second generation. There are so many changes from the second generation and the third generation. Let's start on the exterior. Dimensionally, this car is 1.5 inches wider, 3 inches longer, and 1 inch shorter, giving it a sportier stance, and all of the lines have changed. A lot of sleeker lines, more aerodynamic, ends up saving you fuel due to less wind resistance. The front of the Pilot Elite is definitely elegant. What stands out on this are the LED daytime running lights. You also have chrome accents on the front and lower lip. The car also gives you fog lights, which come on the EX model and above. What is unique to the Honda Pilot Elite is the emblem is actually a radar that shoots out, giving you your adaptive cruise control. This comes on the Touring trim as well. Also, what is unique about the Elite model is it only comes in all-wheel drive. The Touring model, which is the trim right below, gives you the option of 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. Another feature unique to the Touring and Touring Elite are the cameras up top. Those are also available on the lower trims, but there just aren't as many of them out there. But what that gives you is Honda's sensing package. It's your driver assistive suite of tools that pretty much keep you in your lanes. Also going back to that radar, that's what's used for the brake mitigation. So there's so many great features that this car has in terms of active safety. Moving along the side, one of the things that you'll notice immediately are these 20-inch machined alloy wheels that are painted dark gray on the inlays. Super attractive wheels. Following the side contours, you do have chrome door pulls. You also get chrome trim on the windows, and what comes standard are roof rails on the Pilot Elite. Moving down, you do have lighted turn signal indicators on your rear view mirrors. Moving further back, one of the things that I think is really cool is Honda did include a capless fuel filler on the newest generation of Honda Pilots, and that is from the LX on up. Let's revisit the front briefly. Just wanted to point out that this vehicle does come with parking sensors, and they're hidden really well within this honeycomb grille, and it makes it so that you can see if other vehicles are approaching or if you're getting too close to the car in front of you. The rear has them as well, so not only do you have the backup camera, but you will also have the parking sensors. Moving to the back of the Pilot, one of the cool things that this one does have that the EXL and above trims have are power liftgate. So the cool thing is you could open it and you can close it by a push of a button under the liftgate there, or you can close it using your key fob as well. Another thing you can do with the key fob is you can start the vehicle remotely. That is a feature on the EX trim and above, so the Elite still has that. So let's go ahead and try it out. Lock the car, push and hold for 5 to 7 seconds, and the car will start. Right on cue. We can turn it off too, just by pushing the same button, or we could extend the time. So we'll turn it off. Perfect. Back of the Pilot is really cool. Again, you have the power lift gate. You also have fully configurable seats. The middle seats fold down, so do the back ones, giving you ample storage. This vehicle does have captain's chairs, so you get 2 seats in the front, 2 seats in the middle row, and 3 available seats in the back that do have a 60-40 split. Back here, you do have a recessed area that could be hidden, but you can store away this cover and have more space here. And also, there is a rubberized cover on the underside that you can use if you don't want to get any wet things on your carpet. One thing that you will miss out on the Touring Elite that the EXL and the EX have would be the lane watch system, that camera that shows you the right-hand side that everyone's been raving about. This does not have it because it does have a blind spot monitoring system, which will show you on the inside of the pillars if there is somebody in your blind spot. Going back to that smart key entry system, once you have the key in your pocket, all you have to do is touch the inside of the handle and the car will unlock. Push this black button, the car will lock for you. So in its class, the Pilot actually has the most interior room. Let's see how that translates in terms of having a seat in here. So here's the second row. Seat is all the way back, and I have, looks like about 3 more inches in front of me. Plenty of headroom. I'll point this out later, but you do have a panoramic moonroof on the Elite, all the way in the back. Well, technically it's a sunroof because it doesn't open. I just call it a moonroof because I guess it's just a normal industry term. Anyway, you also have rear shades in the back. And let's see what it's like on the back seat. Getting in the back seat is super easy. There is a button here that does light up, and there's one in the back. As soon as you push it, the seat electronically moves forward. I'm gonna climb in the back real quick. Let's see how easy this is. All right. I'm gonna pull the seat back. So there's my room. Cool thing is you do have little foot spots that you can tuck your feet under and give yourself a little bit more comfort. That's my leg room there. And it's kind of up in the air in terms of my knees, but I definitely think it's ample space. There's my headroom. I'm 5'8", and hopefully this gives you an idea. So I'm sure kids will feel really good in here. Adults, I'm sure it'll be tolerable, but I don't know if I would do, just to be honest, like a 4-hour drive back here. I'd need to stop and stretch my legs. Other than that, here's the interior. This is the middle aisle. Look at that. So you could still pass through, but they still put cup holders in the center there. Really nice. Oh, there's your Blu-ray player. Wow, this is the first time I'm doing a review from behind the camera. Huh. All you gotta do is push this button to get out. Bam, rolls forward. Easy. All right. So this particular one, being the crystal black pearl, of course you saw earlier, it is black interior. You'd think, oh, it'd get hot, but no problem, because let's start it up really quick. But this car has ventilated seats. So that is new. Honda hasn't done that. That's usually reserved for the Acura lineup. So I'm stoked that it has cooled seats. California, it does get hot sometimes. All right, and then another thing that is a first that Honda is doing is this vehicle now has a heated steering wheel. So that's something really cool. I'm sure this car is selling like crazy in the Midwest, places where there's tons of snow. Heated steering wheel, pretty nice. Down here, you will notice that the shift lever is gone. On the Touring and the Touring Elite, you, instead of the 6-speed automatic that the LX through the EXLs have, this one has a 9-speed automatic. It's supposed to be smoother, better fuel efficiency. So you do have buttons as your selectors. I know that if you got used to this, you probably don't have to look anymore, but the nice thing is when you do push buttons, you will see the shift selection in your IMID display. That's a 5-inch display down there. You do have multiple functions that you can find on there between oil life, trip computer, how many PSI is in each individual tire, which, by the way, when you have a low tire pressure and you start filling it, you don't even have to check. It will let you know when the tire is at the right capacity by beeping. So that's something really cool. I think that's very innovative for Honda. All of your controls for that sensing package that I mentioned, they are on the right hand on your steering wheel, and there's the buttons on the side on the dash right below the Econ button. You can activate and disactivate the parking sensors, the lane keep assist, the brake mitigation. If somebody stops in front of you, slams on their brakes, pilot will brake too. Man, there's so much stuff that the Elite has. I'm super stoked. Here's the controls for the panoramic moonroof right there. Open, close. You do have Honda Link, which is for your garage door opener. Controls for your actual moonroof here. Let's see, what else is exclusive to the Elite? I'm not gonna be able to show you this, but the Touring and Touring Elite give you LED illuminated cup holders, just straight accent lights, even to the panels on the ground. Super nice touch. You do have real stitching on the dash, just a nice sleek layout. A lot of reviewers have kind of been griping about no buttons being here. I think it does aesthetically look really great. You still have your volume controls on your steering wheels. I feel like it just takes some getting used to, but there is a mute button as well, so if you need to do a quick shut off of the audio, you can. Plenty of storage space down here, very sturdy, so you could put a bag up here. Let's go back to this 8-inch display here. It will show you your navigation. It comes standard with the newest Garmin system. It's really nice. It's 3D mapping. You can pinch to zoom. You can look at the topography, all that good stuff, and it'll even give you traffic alerts. You, of course, have your Bluetooth. This is where your backup camera shows up. 3 different views on the backup camera. Let's move a little bit back. So the second row, you do have your controls for your DVD player up there. You also have a 2.5 amp charging station, as well as an HDMI port, and you even have a regular household outlet. So cool. Another thing it has is RCA jacks, just in case you happen to bring your VCR with you. Just kidding. It would work with any gaming device that has RCA cables. I'm sure you can convert and get any gaming system. That would be cool to bust out the regular NES or the SNES. That'd be so cool. Comes with 2 sets of headphones, but there are outlets where you can plug in any other headphones that you want. Going back, I know I'm all over the place, but this is exciting. You do have the IVTM system, which is the Intelligent Variable Traction Management System. Try saying that 10 times fast. Essentially, you can choose between normal, snow, mud, and sand mode. So this all-wheel drive system will tune itself to whatever driving conditions you're in. I've seen this car in mud and sand, and it does really, really well. I'm not sure if the demographics that would buy this car would use that, take it out into those scenarios, but it's good to know that it is capable of doing so. Again, this being the 9-speed automatic, it's kind of nice. It does have a sport mode, which does change the driving dynamics to give you a sportier feel, more responsive steering. A really cool idea. One last thing that they did was they added paddle shifters, so you can adjust exactly what gear you're in. Super cool. Another thing that this car has that's exclusive to this trim level would be the automatic rain sensing wipers. That is awesome. Love the piano black finish in here. Love the soft touch materials. Leather feels really nice. Dual power seats. And like I said, they are cooled, and the middle seats in the back, they're heated. So if you're looking for a Honda with all the bells and whistles that can hold you and 6 others, definitely look into the Honda Pilot. With all that you get, this is comparable to a lot of other vehicles that are in the 50 grand range and above. This car is priced at $47.5K. For that price, you do get a lot of bang for your buck. Let's see, was there anything else I left out? Oh, okay. So for this model, you do get 26 miles per gallon highway, 19 in the city. If you were gonna go with like a touring or anything else that's 2-wheel drive, you'll bump that up by 1 mile per gallon. This car also can tow up to 5,000 pounds. Again, if you're looking at a 2-wheel drive model, which you'd have to go with the touring, because this doesn't come in a 2-wheel drive model, you would be able to tow 3,500 pounds. And that does it for my quick review on the 2016 Honda Pilot Elite. And it was quick because I know this can sell at any moment, so I wanted to do it right away. Again, I hope you find this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Reason I do these videos is hopefully I can help you make a great purchasing decision. If you watch this because you're excited about what Honda is coming out with, definitely subscribe. I will be doing more videos on the newest Honda models. I'm super excited because it's currently September and the new Civic is coming out. We got a new CR-V coming out. And by Civic, going back to Civic, it's gonna be the hatchback. I'm starting to see release dates on the Type R. Man, I'm so excited about what Honda's doing. New Odyssey coming out too. So again, I appreciate you guys. Definitely subscribe, like, or comments. I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.